Hey everybody, it's Minx Laura 123 and I'm doing a vlog for you now which I hope you'll find interesting. This must be the most cursed video that I've ever made because seriously the amount of times I've tried to do this video and everything has gone wrong each time. There must be like, I don't even want to think how many attempts that I've tried to do because, you know, literally everything has gone wrong that could. The telephone's rung, a loud car alarm outside, a really loud barking dog. What else? Me mumbling, jumbling my words, you know, when you kind of go, blip, 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 blip. You know, seriously, it's been the most cursed video. So hopefully this attempt will be fine and I'll be able to upload it on my channel. In actual fact, if you're watching it now, it will be okay because it's on my channel. Yeah, anyway, so what has made me do a vlog about age? Well, the reason I've decided to do a vlog about age is because recently I was looking in a newspaper at an article all about Cher, you know, the singer Cher. I believe in love after love. Yeah. And sorry about my singing then. But yeah, she's like in her late 60s, and there's a photo of her in this dress, and it was so revealing, like literally everything hanging out as such. And I said to my mum, "Look at this, isn't this terrible? Look, she's in her late 60s, she's dressing like this." And to my surprise, Mummy 123 actually turned round and said, "So what?" I was like, "What do you mean, so what? She shouldn't be wearing things like that, blah, blah, blah." And, you know, she was basically like, "Well, so what? You know, if she's got that figure, good on her, flaunt it, you know, if you've got it." And I was like, "But doesn't it bother you that she's older?" You know, and she was like, "No, why should it? Why should she dress a certain way at a certain age?" And that kind of made me think, and I have to say, sorry, Cher, I was wrong. Not that Cher will ever know. But anyway, I did feel guilty, and it's not just about Cher, it's about how I looked at kind of, you know, should you be a certain age to dress a certain way? And, you know, who am I to judge? People can wear what they want, act how they want, do you know what I mean? And that is what really was the initial reason why I've decided to do the vlog. And then I got to think in all different kind of aspects of it, like, can you be in a relationship with people who are different ages? Does it matter if there's an age gap? Friendships, does it matter if you're friends with older people, younger people? And in the workplace, do people get treated the same or differently due to their age? And there's just so many different questions, and I really enjoy, as I say, doing vlogs that are thought-provoking, interesting, and what I love is getting people involved. I love that kind of, you know, interaction between people because everyone has views and opinions, and it's really nice just kind of, you know, just sit there and think of all these different people talking about the same subject but all having so many different opinions. I find that kind of thing really interesting. So yeah, but I put on my Facebook that I was doing, I was going to be doing a vlog about age, and this is what I put. I've copy and pasted and printed. I put going to be doing a vlog about age this week. I need my glasses. I'm thinking, why does everything look so blurry? Okay. I'm going to be doing a vlog about age this week. Do you act your age? Is age an important thing in life, or is it just a number? Anyone who comments on this status I'll mention in the video, which I will. What age was you at your happiest and least happiest? Do you get judged on your age, or do you judge others on their age? If you could go back in time and give a younger you advice, what would you say to yourself? So they are the questions, and here are all the comments from people, and it's amazing the response I got. I literally thought only a couple of people would actually reply. So, like when I saw these comments come through, I was like, "Ooh, that's cool." So, thank you to everybody who really got involved with this, and I will be reading out all the comments. Okay, so listen out for your name. I'm going to answer the questions first. Okay, so I've lost where I am now. Here we go. Do you act your age? Really? No. Not at all. No, I'm a big kid. I'm pretty much like Peter Pan with boobs because that's how I see myself. I'm just a kind of young at heart, like having fun, like being silly, very childlike. But saying that, I do have a dark, deep, serious side as well. And, I have to be sensible and mature in life sometimes. For example, when I'm in work, when I'm driving, I can't be childish then. I have to be very adult and grown up. But yeah, most of the time I do act like a big kid. Like I always pull weird faces like this. See, do normal adult sensible people do that? Probably not. Probably not. Anyway, but then it also makes you think like, what age should you act a certain way? Is it if you're 20, do you have to act this way? And if you're 60, do you have to act this way? Why? Why does it matter? Just be you. Okay. Age an important thing in life or just a number? I truly believe it is just a number. Age I was at my happiest and least happiest. Well, I won't go into like too much detail because it is a bit depressing, but let's just say I had a really kind of dark time in my life when I was 26, and I would say it's probably the worst year ever. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. But yeah, that was my worst age. Happiest age, I would say now. And I know I've got me issues, I've got problems with anxiety and stuff, but I'm working through it, slowly but surely. But apart from all the whole anxiety problem stuff, I would say I'm happiest because I'm finally me. I'm just me. I've accepted who I am. I accept my dislikes, my likes, and I'm just happy in myself. Does that make sense? Yeah. I think when you're younger, you kind of, not stereotyping here, but when you're younger, I think, all right, in my occasion, okay, not in everyone else's situation, but I always kind of try to be somebody else because I was always trying to impress people. And I do think for me, as I got older, I've kind of just thought, stuff it, if you don't like me, then it's your problem, not mine. And I think that is something you learn as you get older because it's experience, it's life experience. And I still get paranoid that people hate me, even though I shouldn't care. But I do care because I'm a sensitive little soul. But on the whole of things, I have stopped caring so much about what people think of me. And I'm just me, And also, without being all slushy and romantic, I honestly think I'm at my happiest right now because I have got Nathan123, as you know him on my channel, who is my boyfriend, and he truly makes me complete. He's so amazing. We get on so well, and I love him so much. And yeah, I admit, lovey-dovey stuff. When you're in love and you feel so complete, you do feel happy. And I'm very happy. So yeah. Next question. Do you get judged on your age or do you judge others on their age? I tend to try not to judge people in general. I know it's easier said than done, but I really try and get to know people before, I think blah, blah, blah. I'd rather just get to know people than judge them beforehand. And when it comes to their age, I really couldn't care less how old they are, or how young they are, because it is just a number to me. And I've got friends who are older than me. I've got friends who are younger than me and the same age, and we just get on, And obviously Nathan123 is younger than me. He is my toy boy. I'm his older woman. But you know what? It never has been an issue. And the funny thing is with me and Nathan that even though he's younger, he tends to kind of look after me more. You know, he's the responsible, mature one. So, yeah, age really, no, I really don't care. It is just a number. Um, I think the only place where I've been judged is in work. Years ago, there was a job I had that I was, I think, really good at it. But because I was younger at the time, they just didn't take me seriously at all. And they wouldn't give me any responsibilities that I knew I could do easily. And I think people used to talk down to me instead of talk to me. But I've discovered as, you know, work situations, as I've got older, people are more kind of respectful. Um, and now, you know, I'm a manager at my job and, you know, I get treated with respect from my co-workers and my bosses and stuff. And I like that. I think it's nice. But then it's kind of sad when you're younger and you're starting out in work and you're not given responsibilities and stuff. So, yeah. Um, if I could go back in time, the advice I would give to myself would be, Laura, read more books. Because I tell you why, when I was a kid, I used to read books all the time. I was like a complete bookworm. And then when I got to about 13, I just stopped. Because, I don't know, I think it was that I worried it was uncool if I would read books. And all the cool kids in school, they didn't read books, so I just stopped reading. What a stupid girl I was, all them years, all those wasted years of not reading books. But now I'm making up for it because I'm a proud bookworm and yeah, read loads of books. So yeah. Okay, anyway, that's my answers. I've got to take these off a bit because they're starting to steam up. Got my little wipe, my little glasses wipe. So professional. Halfway through the vlog, has to wipe my glasses. It's quite hot in here actually. I'm filming this in my office actually. Even though it's the weekend, I'm a key holder, and I've come into my office because every time I try to do the video at home, it goes wrong, and I just thought, nah, I'm gonna come in here nice and quiet, but it's a bit hot, so my glasses keep steaming up. Anyway, okay, so now I'm going to read what everybody wrote on their comments. So, as I say, thanks again to everybody. I hope I pronounce your names properly because I'm pretty crap with pronunciation, so I apologise, but I try my best. So, 1, 2, 3, here goes. Okay. ASMR, sound and noises, Jade. I don't agree with all the age crap. Someone can be 23 but act 15, and someone can be 17 and act 24. Maturity is more the bigger concept, apart from legal things, obviously. Thank you, Jade. Leslie Nicholson says, age is just a number. I despise restrictions placed upon older people and the idea that a young person cannot be wise. Thank you, Leslie. Hannah, who's my friend from the age of, I think, 7 or 8. Hi, Hannah. She says, my happiest was 17, just embarking on adulthood, pushing the boundaries, having fun. There were sad parts to it too. Parents not ready for me to grow up, etc. But I think my confidence at that age really soared. Sad age was 26 when my dad died. Lots of realisation and the reality that nothing lasts forever. Age kicked in when he died. He left a part of me, went with him. When people you're so close to die, everything takes on a different meaning and things are put into perspective. Age is an important thing in many ways, but not necessarily in something so superficial and vain as how you act or how you look. I think more in a reality type way. There are some things in life where age has to play a part no matter what. Thank you, Hannah. ASMR Adam, he says, good topic. Thank you, Adam. Too many people deal in absolutes when it comes to age. I'm 23, but I act closer to 30 or 40. My interests are commonly those of a teenager. Age really is just a number, nothing more, nothing less. Thank you, Adam. Okay, Rosie May. Hey, Rosie May. She says, I'm in my 40s, as you know. My best friend is 26, and we both act as if we're 25. Well, why not? Exactly, Rosie, why not? ASMR Addict UK. Oh my God, I have to say, sorry, interruption right now, but please check out this girl's channel. She is amazing. I discovered her channel a few months ago, and wow, she's just amazing. She's pure class. And I talked to her on Facebook, and we both like Made in Chelsea, so yeah, check her out. Yeah, she says, age is a funny thing. I feel like it is important to me. I regularly get mistaken for being a lot younger than I actually am. And so I feel like sometimes people can act differently towards me because they think I'm younger. But in terms of building relationships with people, it doesn't matter so much. The ASMR community is a prime example. We're all so different. We're all so different ages across the board, and yet it doesn't matter one little bit. I love that. Happiest age? Probably 18, purely because of the freedom going to the university brought me. Least happiest was 23. Not that I was desperately unhappy, but there was just a lot of drama. Thank you very much. Okay, moving on to Hush Life ASMR. Hey, Cindy. Cindy is one of my closest friends in the ASMR community, and I just think she's amazing. So, yeah, she says, as you know, I'm in my 50s, but depending on what's going on at that time, I still feel as if I'm in my 30s. Sad part of my life was in my early 30s when both of my parents passed away. A lot of pesky little things come up physically in your 50s, but on the whole, I only regret not knowing then what I do know now. The school of hard knocks taught me how to be self-sufficient. Near-death experience taught me to appreciate life, happy to be alive, and really, yeah, it's hard getting older, but hopefully I'm a lot wiser now. I'm still a goofball and love to have fun. She says, I think if you surround yourself with positive people, you will also be positive. I have one son. I adore him. He's helped me through some tough times. Bless you, Cindy. Bless you. And yeah, I agree. If you're around positive people, you will feel positive in yourself. Okay, Kitty Raj. Hey, Kitty. She says, I'm in my 3rd decade and my partner is in his 4th. We have a large age gap of 17 years, but mentally we are equals, so it doesn't matter. It's just a number to us. The only damper is our biological clocks, but other than that, really doesn't matter. As for looks, I'm normally asked if I've just left college. Oh my God, I so agree. I've never met Kitty in the flesh, but I've talked to her on Facebook for years now, and yeah, she literally looks like so young. Thank you very much, Kitty. Okay, moving on to Derek Michael Hartman. Thanks, Derek, by the way. He is definitely the person who inspired me to start making vlogs on my channel. Yeah, he says, I saw a quote before and it said, I don't know how to act my age. I've never been this age before. It's very true. It's a very true quote. Trixie Whispers ASMR says, it's just a number. I do get judged sometimes because I'm 28 and my boyfriend is 43. But who cares? It's my life. I'd have to say my happiest age was 22 when I had a great job and my own place. My least happy was 25 when I lost it all and had to move in with my sister and a new hubby. Next up, thank you Trixie Whispers, is Lisa Norby. Hey Lisa, she says, I'm a young teacher and people look at me and think, how can she be a teacher? She looks about 12. A lot of judgment is passed through age. These people do not give thought to all the hard work and experience people partake in to get it to that certain position. It can be undermined by others because of your age. During every year of my life, I have my happiest moments, and there are moments from when I was a kid that I miss so much, it makes my heart ache with sadness. Moments I know I will never feel again. I'm trying to get that feeling back in my current years. I'm happy, yet I know I'm missing something. something that is definitely affected by age. Lisa, it's really interesting because I had a friend. I say had a friend because we're now friends no more. She don't like me at all. Yeah, but she was a teacher and she was really, really young looking. She was my age, and she would constantly say how like fellow teachers in the staff room would just not give her any like friendship at all. It was very much like you're not old enough to be here kind of thing. And yeah, she actually gave up teaching because of that. So don't let them get to you. You're very good at what you do. Okay, now I hope I pronounced this name properly because I'd feel really bad if I said it wrong. But it's Redequito Mexican Moose Della Pena. I hope. He says, I absolutely love, in capital letters, these thought-provoking vlogs you've been making. Keep being awesome, Laura. Thank you, I will try. Age shouldn't be a factor in anything unless you're too young to have a decent maturity level or too old or senile to process a concept. In friendships and relationships, we have to be on the level with the whole maturity thing and abiding by laws. I do get judged by my age, being that I too am in my 30s, but I don't judge people by their age. There is intelligence on every level. They know what they know, and you know what you know. It all makes this wonderful tapestry in life. The 80s and early 90s were the best, as we had the best of everything. I have to say, yeah, I am very much a fan of all things 80s, you know, the hair, the makeup, the fashion, the music, the films. Yeah, 80s rocks. Trigger Happy, hey Trigger Happy, says age brings experience but doesn't necessarily bring wisdom. How many birthdays you've had means very little really. It's all about how you apply what you know and what sort of person you are. Very, very true. Carmen Cass Escape, hey Cass, she says, I do not act my age. I never have. The number has never really mattered to me because I was never similar to how people thought that number should act. I don't remember specific ages for good and bad times. Every year has its ups and downs. I do get judged by my age. I'm told all the time what I should be doing with my life right now because of my age. People's ages doesn't have any effect on me in any way, so no, I don't judge them. Okay, Eva. Hey, Eva. She's so sweet, little Eva. Bless her. She says, I'm nearly 13. People judge on your age, but I'm much older in my head because I went through a lot of crap. I look older, feel older, and sometimes I just get all childish when I'm alone. But to the outside world, I show a young lady, yet I'm still a teenager. Oh, bless. I always found that, I don't know, when I was a kid, I always wanted to kind of act grown up. But as I got older, I've kind of become more childish. I don't know if that's just me. Okay, Junior, Alia. Junior, thank you so much for your support with my channel and for your kind words. Junior sends me really like nice comments that are really emotional and they're really sweet. And the fact that I've managed to help him in his life through my little videos is amazing. So thank you, Junior. And I want to see you make some videos, yeah? Cool. He says, age only shows the exercise of our bodies and not our minds. Very true. Okay, moving on to Becky. She says, I'm always mistaken for being far younger than I am, which is a lovely compliment, being 36 and getting ID'd whenever I buy a bottle of wine in the supermarket. But as a small business owner, this can affect me professionally. It would seem that you're not taken so seriously as a younger person, which is quite shocking. For as soon as the prospective client contact realises my age, their attitude changes towards me, taking me more seriously. I don't find this type of discrimination very hopeful for younger people setting out in business. If you know your stuff, you know your stuff. Life experience is incredibly valuable, but you can still have experienced a lot at a young age. I have lived a diverse life and walked in many shoes. I don't think when I'm with my friends, I act my age. Sometimes I act like a granny, other times I act like a child. I'm not sure my happiest age is or was. Maybe I've not had it yet. I feel the most rounded now, but I miss friends and family who've passed away. So sometimes wish I could go back to being, say, 28 every now and then, and so I could see him again. I think once you become an adult, age is just a number. Yeah, I mean, totally understand the kid and granny thing because, I'm a kid most of the time, being really silly. But then when I'm in my car, I'm like this. Proper old granny driver, me. I don't even go above 30 miles per hour. I'm terrible. I just get so nervous that I'm like, yeah. Thank you, Becky. Next up, we have Richard Lees. Hey, Richard. He says, I'm a 34-year-old, but I look about 19. I often get asked for ID. I found I get treated differently in work situations, like being watched over when I'm more than capable of doing a task. I always get told I have a baby face. It's affected me finding a girlfriend, as women my age are not interested. As I've been told before, it would be like going out with their younger brother. Oh, look, Richard, I don't think it's anything to do with age. I think it is literally the wrong women you're meeting, because eventually you will find a woman who will love you for you and she won't care how old you are, really. So, thank you, Richard. Moon Sun Whisperer. Hey, Moon. Oh, Moon, she's so sweet. She says, I'm very proud of my 34 years. It was beautiful but a hard way at the same time. I only recently found out that me and Moon are both 34, so we are age twins. Okay, next up is, I can't pronounce this, sorry. It's either Marie or Mare Palioso. Palioso? And they say soul is ageless. It's very short, but to the point. And it's very true as well. Kaomi, hey Kaomi, she's awesome, she really is. She said age is just a number, no such thing as grown up. You're only ever an extension of who you were. It's very true. I'm pretty much the same character that I was when I was younger. I know there's parts of me that's changed and there's no pretense anymore. I am what I am, but I think, as a person, I am pretty similar to what I always was, I've got the same hairstyle, seriously. My old kid photos, I've got exactly the same fringe, long hair. Don't think I've got any taller either. Who else we got? Harley. Hey, Harley ASMR Circus. Harley's amazing. She's brilliant. She says, don't be afraid of criticism and haters. If the things you do make you happy and don't hurt others, do them without regret. Don't try and please everyone. It's impossible. Harley, high five me, sister. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think I've tried so many times over the years to impress everyone and to be nice to everyone, to get everyone to like me. It don't work. I think, some people will always, have your back and like you, and there will just be others that just don't. So, we've got now Steve Alcock says, just sorry. I knew I'd laugh when I've got a very dirty mind, and I've read through these comments and I saw the name. Yeah, anyway, sorry, got to be very professional. Steve Alcock, just let things go. Take a step back from situations that trigger your anger where you can. Learn more patience and you can't go wrong. Steve, yeah, totally agree with you. I used to be quite an angry little minx. A few years back I was quite like, but now I'm more calm and happy, and yeah. Apart from sometimes when I'm just like, Okay, next up, Deluca ASMR. It's either Deluca or Deluca. I hope it's Deluca. I think it's Deluca. Anyway, yeah, he says this, but I will say this beforehand before I say what he said. He has made this most fantastic, hilarious video, and oh my god, it's so funny. Seriously, it's like this mixture of all different ASMR artists. Yes, me included. And he's just basically like put them all together and like bleeped out certain words they're saying, like a censor. They're not saying anything rude, they're just doing a normal ASMR video, but he kind of twists it into sound like they possibly could be saying something rude. It's very funny. If you've got that same sense of humour as I have, then watch it. There is a link on my Facebook channel. I'll also be putting a link to it under this video so people can watch. It's really good. It deserves zillions and billions of views because it's so funny. It's so funny. Anyway, he says this. I left my country when I was 23, and for some reason, whenever someone asks my age, the number 23 pops up. It's like my life has been paused or something. I act my age at work, but not so much with friends or family. I think age doesn't determine maturity. It does give you life experience though. But what they call emotional intelligence is more significant in my opinion, and we all fine-tune it at a different pace, not necessarily connected with age. I respect people who understand and manage emotions in positive ways, rather than letting feelings like anger or stress impair their judgment, even if they are in their 50s and still goof around like they're in their 20s. Looking forward to watch this vlog. Love this topic. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying it. You're probably watching it thinking, oh, what a load of rubbish. But I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, next up, Kevin the Whisper Corner. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Kevin. He says, I'm 35, 36 on Monday. Oh, that's after then, isn't it? Happy birthday for then. But I still see myself inside as the same person as when I was at uni in my teens, early 20s. I've been in the same job for 12 years, pay my bills on time, have a pension, but I'm still wondering when this mature Kevin is going to arrive. I'm told I don't look or act my age. I know I don't act it. My advice to a younger me is invest in Google. I do judge people by their age in one strange way here in this Facebook account. If it is someone's birthday, I click on the link, but if they are really young, thinking teenagers, I think, dickheads. See, didn't I tell you I wasn't mature yet? Mr. Honest Kevin. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, Lauren Khan. Lauren is a dear friend of mine. She's a viewer, but she's more than that. She's a friend, and I think she's lovely. So this is what she has to say. She says, I think age does matter. It shows your level of maturity and being independent or not. I've just turned 19 now, so I'm an adult and I need to look and be an adult, but it's a big step. I don't feel like a 19-year-old adult, I still feel 17, even though I do want to be able to look 19 and be a mature adult. I try and act mature. Being grown up is all about acting. People expect me to be an adult, make the best choices for me, but sometimes it does get tricky. People who are 16, 18 now, I would say not to let anyone make decisions for you, for always believe in yourself and never ever let go of your passion. Lauren, absolutely brilliant. Seriously, when I read that, it just kind of reminded me of me, and when I was younger I didn't know where I wanted my life to go, and my actual dream was to be a TV or radio, well mainly radio presenter. And I went to college for years and got a diploma, blah blah blah. And I actually had work experience at some really big places up in London when I was younger. Nickelodeon television and Virgin Radio, etc. But because like my mum was so scared of me travelling up to London every day, she did kind of put me off and put fear in me of, oh, how can you travel there every day? And you know, it did get in my mind, and through that I ended up turning down a couple of very, very good jobs. So I could have been famous by now, but you know, so yeah, definitely always go with what you want to do, what feels right, and do not let people tell you what to do. Seriously. So thank you, Lauren, and thanks for being always sweet and supportive of my channel, and yeah, you're really cool. Thank you. Okay, Victoria Goodfellow. I don't think I act, feel or look my age. I would say younger in all of the above. I was asked when I was 32 for ID to buy cigarettes, and I've always been thought by others to be younger than I am through my looks. Age is important in some ways, as I'm 36 and have been on a struggle to conceive. When I did at New Year's, I miscarried. That's where I believe age is important, as my clock is ticking away. I wish I felt ready for children in my 20s rather than my 30s. I guess in other ways age isn't important though. I feel very young lasses look at me and compare themselves against me because I look young. I also, sorry, no, I also feel some people assume I'm younger than them and talk to me like a naughty teenager when I'm probably about 10 years older than them. I guess that's me judging them there too, by me thinking that's what they're thinking or doing. Victoria, sorry, obviously, to hear that sad news there. And yeah, you know, the whole kind of woman and your ticking clock inside of you. For me personally, I don't want children. It's not that, you know, path that I want to take in life. I have never been maternal. I never will be maternal. And that's not a bad thing. I think everyone's entitled to their own way and it's their lives. And you know, so yeah, I don't want children, but it must be difficult for women who are my age, 34, who do want children, and you know the clock's ticking, all that. It is, yeah, it's, you know, where that's concerned, I think age does obviously matter. So thank you very much, Victoria, for commenting. Joe Mills, very short but sweet message, just made me smile. It's just like, nah, age don't matter. Talks like me, nah. Erica Meridian ASMR, fantastic. Oh my god, her videos are amazing. She says, I'm 32. I don't think I look or feel my age, but I sometimes act my age. It depends who I'm with and what the situation is. When I'm out with younger friends, I definitely act younger. When I'm at home or helping my stepson with his homework, you know what I mean. I think there is a certain maturity that comes with age, more of an awareness for the world around you, but it's good to remain young at heart and not take yourself or life too seriously. My advice to a younger me would be, stop worrying so much about trying to fit in and what others think about you. I think most of my troubles could be traced back to that need for acceptance. Most people, especially at that age, that make you feel like you have to work for their acceptance are so self-centered they won't notice or care, no matter how badly you screw up your life for them. Also, stay in school and avoid credit cards. Laugh out loud. I try not to judge anyone, and there are probably some teenagers that are more intelligent and mature than I am. I know what it feels like to be judged, so I avoided that. Definitely, like, oh my god. Oh, the amount of times that I was at school and I try and play it cool and fit in, it didn't work. So you should always just be yourself. Okay, Amanda Whisper Sparkles. Hey Amanda. She says, I'm 28, but I look really young for my age. Because I have had 3 kids, I get a lot of dirty looks and comments. It just shows that you should never judge. I feel and act like I'm in my mid-30s. I have an old head on me. Advice I would give my younger self would be, enjoy your youth. You're not as old as you think you are. Thank you so much, Amanda. And you're truly a beautiful lady. And you don't look 28 at all. You're beautiful. Not that 28-year-olds ain't beautiful. You know what I mean. Okay, ASMR in my life. She's lovely as well. Yeah, she's lovely. Do I act my age? Yes, no, laugh out loud. I really don't think there is a behaviour exclusively for my age. As far as feeling it, yes and no. Again, laugh out loud. I honestly can't remember any of these. Maybe it's because I don't do grown-up things. Thank you very much. Ken Con says, I'm 45, seems like 10 minutes ago I was 25. Let's just say it's not the years, it's the mileage. Thank you, Ken. Michael Fallon, hey Michael. He says, I think a lot of phrases that get used really don't make sense, e.g. act your age, because everyone's different and their personality, lifestyle and choices define what they become. I know a lot of people my age, 29, that haven't changed their mindset from being a teen. There's no right or wrong, just be who you are, no matter what age you are. Exactly, Michael. Hayley Whispering Rose, hey Hayley, she's amazing ASMR artist, lovely girl. She says, I'm bipolar about it. Sometimes I act like I'm 7, sometimes I act like I'm 42. Yesterday I answered the door and some guy asked if my parents were home to speak to. And when I went out the other night, nobody bothered IDing me. Oh my God, yeah, 100% get that, Hayley. Whenever the doorbell rings, I live with my mum still, and the doorbell rings and sometimes I've got zero makeup on. You know, if it's a sales thing or whatever, they'll be like, oh, is your mum there? And I'm like, I'm 34. I suppose it's kind of flattering. Matthew Trevor Garland says, kill them all. To which I replied on the message, because I thought it was a bit rude, I said, that was a bit harsh. But he said he was only joking, so it's all good. Amanda Marvel says, just keep swimming. I can't swim at all. So, Truly Madly Whispering says, enjoy your life, apply moisturiser and sunscreen. I wish I would have, because my skin when I was younger was terrible. And all I needed to do was put a bit of moisturiser on and cleanse. And yeah. Anyway. Sid Whitaker says, I'd say to myself, I love this. This is awesome. Sid, this is classic. This is my favourite comment, by the way. He says, in a few years, you're going to get the chance to go back in time to this point. So write down next week's Euro Millions numbers and bring them with you. Oh, and here they are. I like that. I liked it. So, Tom Donaldson, hey Tom, he says, I would say seize every possible opportunity. You won't regret it. I've gone wrong. Okay. Sorry. Got a bit confused there. This is also what ASMR in my life wrote. I apologise because my printer went a bit funny, so I had to write it down with a pen and paper. Anyway, she also said, I'm annoyed in the fact I feel we need to learn as we do. To go back to give advice to a younger me would have changed my life, maybe in a good way, but not without losing the best things I have as well. I'd rather not change anything. Besides, I wouldn't have listened to the old bitch from the future. That's funny. Oh, bless. So yeah, thank you so much to everybody who commented. There's also some more comments on my Facebook, because I've done 2 statuses. I hope you're still awake, by the way. Oh, I will find it. I'm so sorry. I've actually put, on the end of this one, I've put, go to status for more comments. Okay. Picture me as a little girl. Should I do a video about haunted London? Oh, another haircut video for myself. Sorry. It will be there. I've just got to scroll through. Oh, please, Wi-Fi work. Yep, I reckon. Photos of me. No, it should be soon, I promise. This is probably the most boringest part of any video I've ever done. I'm so sorry. I should have got it all ready so I could just read it out. I think I've got it. You know. Okay, right, there's a few more. No, that's not that one. It should be the one beforehand. Oh, don't say it's gone back to the beginning. You better not have. No, it hasn't. Okay. Okay, this is it. There's 3 more comments. I didn't want to leave anybody out. That was why. Marlene Scanlon says, I can't even get into my channel, Laura. It's so annoying. That's nothing to do with this. All right, just ignore me, yeah? I thought there were more comments, but I don't think there are. If there were any more comments, I'm so sorry I didn't read them out. I can't find them. But thank you for commenting anyway. Whew. Okay, I'm going to take my glasses off now. Look how steamy they've got. I hope you've found the comments interesting from people. Sorry that part wasn't so interesting. But yeah, hopefully, you know, it's made you think, and you know, maybe you agree with the comments, maybe you don't. Let me know. Comment, leave me a comment under this video. I always read and reply to every comment that I get. And yeah, that is it. My thought process is now thinking, what am I going to do for the next vlog? Well, I already know what I'm doing for the next vlog. So if you want to get involved, all you have to do is comment either here or on my Facebook. If you want to add me on Facebook, I'll put the link under the video. It's my ASMR Facebook. Search Minx Laura on Facebook search. And yeah, the next subject that I'm going to be doing a vlog about is tattoos and piercings. Okay, so have you got piercings? Have you got tattoos? If you haven't, why haven't you? Is it because you're frightened of the needle, or you just don't like the look of them? If you have got them, do you feel like you get judged because you've got tattoos, piercings? And what tattoos look really good, like the designs of them? And which tattoos do you think look really bad? Have you had a bad experience with tattoos and piercings, or do you just really enjoy that feeling of the needle going yeah, so that's what the next subject's going to be. Leave me a comment, or obviously contact me on Facebook. Right, that is it. I can finally breathe, and oh, this video has gone on for ages. Look. Oops. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, you're probably asleep by now. You asleep? I will be doing lots of videos, obviously, because I always do, but yeah, there's some cool role plays coming up that I'm going to be doing. I want to do a nice scalp massage one to help people with headaches and migraine, so that should be cool. Got some nice sound effects for that I'm going to use, and I'm also going to be doing, it's a bit of a weird one, but it's going to be a role play of you, the viewer, coming into me. I'm like a kind of new age therapist kind of person, and it's going to be talking about your spirit animal. What spirit animal are you? Well, I don't know, you'll have to find out in the video. So yeah, I like to be a bit different. And yes, I will be doing the whispered haunted stories of haunted London. So I'll be doing that. Toy shop roleplay part 2. Can't wait to do that. I love doing toy shop roleplays. Like, they don't really get that many views, but I really enjoy doing them. Please watch my next toy shop video, because I try really hard. It gets about 300 views. I'm sitting there for about an hour tapping on toys, so watch it, it'll be fun. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Take care of yourselves, of those around you. I know this isn't ASMR necessarily, but maybe you experience some tingles from the hand movements and the talking, I don't know. Hopefully you did. If not, I'm sorry. See you later. Bye.